Reports are stating that Spurs will sign an England goalkeeper in the next couple of days. Spurs to battle Arsenal for Manchester City striker Gabriel Jesus. Tottenham Hotspur defender Eric Dyer has come out and said, I think the club needs to take advantage of this situation. Antonio Conte has stated that it will be 4 or 5 days before he speaks to the club about his future, and reports are stating that Antonio Conte has already gone on holiday and the club will fly out to meet him in Italy for discussions on backing him in the transfer window this summer. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's episode, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Now, the season is officially over. Spurs finished 4th in the Premier League and we are playing Champions League football next season. Simply incredible. Antonio Conte has turned this Spurs squad around and we are back in the Champions League. Unbelievable. Now, a date for your diary. The 25th of August is the group stage draw. Don't miss that. Now, the 6 dates for the group games. The first group game will be on the 6th or 7th of September. The second game will be on the 13th or 14th of September. The third game on the 4th or 5th of October. The fourth game, 11th or 12th of October. The fifth game on the 25th or 26th of October. And the final group stage game to be played on the 1st or 2nd of November. Now, these games seem to be crammed in because, of course, the World Cup starts in November and continues into December. Now, the knockout stages, the round of 16 will take place in February and March. The quarterfinals will take place in April. The semi-finals will take place in May. And the final will be in Turkey, in Istanbul, on the 10th of June. Now for some transfer news from Italian journalist and transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. He has stated that Spurs are closing in on Southampton goalkeeper Fraser Forster as a backup goalkeeper at Tottenham. Medical could take place this week, and Sam Johnston has never really been a serious target for Tottenham. Now, Daily Telegraph journalist Mike McGrath has also stated that Fraser Forster is set for a Tottenham Hotspur Football Club medical this week, with a deal for the England goalkeeper as a free agent to be closed in the coming days after his Southampton departure. Now, earlier today, a report was released by the Daily Telegraph and they are stating that Tottenham to battle Arsenal in pursuit of Manchester City star Gabriel Jesus. Spurs are set to rival their North London rivals Arsenal, who have spoken with Brazil striker's agents for his signature. Now, a report has just been published by the Evening Standard and they have been talking to Eric Dyer, who has stated that the club need to back Antonio Conte in this summer transfer window. He said, I think the club needs to take advantage of this moment, take advantage of this team and this manager. It's in the club's hands now. We've done our job and now it's the club's job this summer to do the best work that they can. I'm sure that they will try to do their best to put us in a position next season for us and the manager to continue to push on and get better and better. Eric Dyer then said, obviously we've stabilised in the last 5 or 6 months. We've been improving consistently and the results have been coming. There's still a lot of space for improvement and we want to fill that space. The club is in a great situation right now with the manager and the players, and we should use this as a ramp to keep moving forward. The manager has obviously been a huge part of that. Everything points to that. He knows what we think of him and how much we enjoy working with him. And we want that to continue next season. Eric Dyer then added, it's not just investment. The club has a lot of room for improvement in many different areas. Everyone always points to the investment, but that's just one part of it. There are many areas where we can improve and we need everyone to be going in the same direction. The players and the manager are. I'm sure that the club will do the best they can as well. Now, Tottenham Hotspur head coach Antonio Conte speaking after the win at Norwich City, winning 5-0 at Carrow Road on the final day of the season on Sunday, confirmed to journalists that he would wait 4 or 5 days to speak to the club about his future and the summer transfer window. Antonio Conte said, "I'm under contract until next summer. I signed for 1 year and 7 months. I've enjoyed my time at Tottenham a lot, but I do have ambition. I like to fight for something important and to win trophies. For me, the Champions League qualification is like a trophy. Then we will see. I've always said I will speak to the club at the end of the season to find the best solution." Now, an interesting piece has just been released by The Athletic, and they are stating that Tottenham are prepared to back Antonio Conte in the summer transfer window. The Tottenham Hotspur hierarchy will tell Antonio Conte in the coming days that they intend to fully back him this summer if he stays at the club. It then goes on to say that Chairman Daniel Levy is expected to offer Antonio Conte a clutch of new signings, including established, experienced players. Also, in this article from The Athletic, it then goes on to say that Antonio Conte's contract expires at the end of next season, but he has repeatedly refused to commit his future to the club beyond this summer, including when asked on Sunday after Spurs qualified for the Champions League. Indeed, Antonio Conte has maintained that he will speak to Daniel Levy and Managing Director of Football Fabio Paratici about his future once the season finishes. It states in this report, with the campaign over, Antonio Conte is enjoying a holiday in Italy and will speak to Daniel Levy and Fabio Paratici in the coming days. The latter is expected to fly to Italy for the discussions. Antonio Conte will be informed of the fact that Spurs are willing to make half a dozen signings this summer to ensure that Spurs can be competitive in the Champions League next season. It also states that the Italian boss has repeatedly stated that Spurs do need to invest heavily if they are able to compete domestically with the likes of Manchester City and Liverpool and with the elite clubs in Europe. He has also repeatedly pointed to the introduction of the 5-sub rule in the Premier League next season as further reason for the need for Spurs to strengthen. Now, my thoughts on all of today's rumours, reports and Tottenham news. Now, Spurs set to sign England goalkeeper Fraser Forster in the next couple of days. He's fully expected now to have a medical this week. And it looks like this deal is going to be done on a free transfer. He's going to leave Southampton. He's going to come to Tottenham. And I would fully expect Pierluigi Golini to then go back to Atalanta, finish his loan move at Spurs. And that will be the end of Golini's time at Spurs. I like Fraser Forster. I think he's a good, solid goalkeeper with some fantastic Premier League experience. So I think that's a good signing. Next one, Tottenham set to battle Arsenal for striker Gabriel Jesus. I tell you what, I like Jesus. Always have done Manchester City. I think he's a really decent striker. And if Spurs could get a striker in of this calibre, we will be laughing. I think he's a really, really decent player. Can finish, certainly. And, let's face it, we're now a Champions League club again. We have to go out and think big. We have to go out and get players, who have played in the Premier League, got good experience in the Premier League, know the Premier League inside and out, and Jesus certainly does that. Of course, I've said on this channel so many times, the last striker that we signed on a permanent deal was Fernando Llorente, 2017. 5 years ago. Unbelievable. Yes, we had the likes of Carlos Vinicius and Gareth Bale on loan last season, but they were only loan deals. So it would be nice this summer, and I'm sure Antonio Conte will demand that this summer, that we do sign another striker on a permanent basis. And Jesus, I think, would be a great signing. Now, my thoughts on the comments from Eric Dyer and Antonio Conte, and of course the Antonio Conte situation. Eric Dyer has come out and said, I think the club needs to take advantage of this moment. We certainly do. We really, really do need to, because we have just finished in a Champions League spot. No doubt we have to get a number of new signings in. There is a lot of business to do this summer, not only incomings, but outgoings as well. A really big shake-up this summer for Antonio Conte and Fabio Paratici. But the bottom line is we need to back this manager. This manager has turned this club around. He really has. He came in early November. Most football fans, a lot of Tottenham fans, thought that we were nowhere near a European spot. not even Europa Conference League, not even Europa League. We have just finished in a Champions League spot. Antonio Conte has turned this club around. I call him the magician. He is certainly a magician because, for what he's done at Spurs this season is an unbelievable job. And we have to give him everything he needs to do the job next season, because he will want to compete. He will want to challenge for the Premier League. He will want to put a trophy in the cabinet. He will certainly want to be challenging and competing, in the Champions League and wanting to go far in the competition. And he needs the tools to do that. Now to journalists, at the weekend after the Norwich game, Antonio Conte did confirm that it will be 4 or 5 days before he speaks to the club about his future. He's only got 1 year remaining on his contract now. I want that sorted as soon as possible because, of course, we want this manager to be at this football club for as long as possible. You think that he only signed 2 players in the January transfer window, which were fantastic signings, by the way. Bentancur and Kulusevski have been absolutely amazing. Really have been amazing. They've hit the ground running, the pair of them. And, when was the last time a signing did that so quickly and had such an impact? But when you think Antonio Conte only signed 2 players in the January transfer window, just think what he can do in this summer transfer window if he's given the tools. And it's the first time he's ever managed a club, and he doesn't like to manage clubs mid-season. He loves the pre-season for so many reasons. So he will want signings in early. He will want the signings in early because he will want to take every single one of them on tour. Of course, we're on tour in the likes of South Korea, Israel, and in Glasgow as well. So he will want to take every single player, every single new signing on the tour with him, and to work with them extremely closely. And if he is given the tools that he wants, I'm very excited, really, really excited about next season and, what this manager can achieve at our football club. But I think it's absolutely right that, him and the club have taken 4 or 5 days to think about things as well. He's gone off on holiday back to Italy. From what we understand from the report from The Athletic, the club will actually fly out to him to go and see him and then have a chat. That'd be an interesting chat, and watch this space. I'm expecting, as I've said many, many times, I'm expecting a huge summer, and I just think that if we give Antonio Conte the tools that he requires, he will deliver trophies, and let's face it, they are way, way overdue. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.
Hi, I'm Bill from Football Prizes. I'm just here to tell you about the weekly prizes that we run on the site. Prizes such as our signed memorabilia, match day tickets, trips abroad and more. Just go to our website www.footballprizes.co.uk.